All professional salespeople dream of the perfect sales call. Here are the 3 steps required to make that a consistent reality. I'm Pro Sales Guy Dave Warawa.
Sales Tips with Pro Sales Guy Dave Warawa. Like, subscribe, and set your notifications to all.
We all dream of the perfect sales call. You know, the one where everything goes right? If you've had that experience, you know exactly what I'm talking about. After analyzing thousands of sales calls, I've discovered that there are 3 primary components to building the perfect meeting. Follow these guidelines and you'll have great sales calls virtually every time. Step number 1, pre-call preparation. Smart salespeople know that having a perfect sales call takes a lot of call prep, research, and planning. They don't happen by accident. Doing your due diligence in advance can make the difference between an average call and a great one. Please, don't use the excuse that you don't have the time for this. Make the time, because setting the right priorities is what separates average salespeople from top producing ones. When I've been on sales calls with salespeople, I find this step to be often overlooked, so don't make the same mistake. Here's what proper pre-call preparation involves. Assess the digital footprint of the company that you're meeting with. This is much more than a quick scan of its website. Go through the entire navigation bar. Read through everything. Pay particular attention to areas like our history, our team, photo gallery, and FAQs. Websites are a great source of information to fast-track the perfect sales call. Look for potential client needs or opportunities that align well with your products or services. At the same time, know that the conversation with your client might deviate from advanced plans you might have. Preparation doesn't always play out in a meeting, yet having an intended direction sure beats winging it. Do a Google search on the company and read everything on the first 3 pages. Great nuggets of information not on a website might be available. Press releases, company announcements, new office openings, and new product lines can be discovered in a Google search. As well, investigate the decision maker you're meeting with on LinkedIn. Read his or her entire profile. You'd be shocked at what you can find. In one case, a salesperson I was training discovered that his client grew up in the same area as him on the other side of the country. Imagine the power of that piece of information. Here's another important sales tip that is so often overlooked. If your call has a specific direction based on prior agreement, ask your client to bring key decision makers and influencers to the meeting. This can speed up the process of working toward a solution and closing a sale. Find out who's going to be in the meeting. Consider having your sales manager or other key influential people in your company present to build a quicker partnership. Having a great dialogue with the right people from both sides can fast-track a sale. If you're bringing your people to the call, have an advance meeting to discuss your goal with the meeting. Don't wait to do this on the way to the call. That's what poor planners do. You will risk having a short or non-existent pre-call meeting. Can you see how important pre-call preparation is in having the perfect sales call? The second step is to ensure you're the captain of the sales call without dominating it. Get business cards of everyone at the start of the call and arrange them in the seating order of clients to refer to them by name. Start the call with a verbal agenda to ensure that everyone knows you're in charge of the call. Ask for their opinion to see if they're okay with your input. After all, it's their call too, and it needs to be productive from their perspective to be the perfect sales call. Not dominating the call holds for everyone representing your company. You want the client or clients talking much more than your group. If you see your buyers' heads turning like they're watching a game of tennis, you are guilty of overpowering the sales call. Step 3 to the perfect sales call. At the end of the meeting, ensure you set an agenda of expectations moving forward. Paraphrase the major points discussed and agreed to. Review the client's needs. Ask for their feedback to ensure you're on the right track. Ask the buyers this question: what's our next step? In a group of buyers, the true decision maker will speak to that. That gives you the sense of the chain of command. The answers will tell you just how productive the meeting was from their perspective. You'll be able to determine the sense of urgency in wanting to work together, so don't miss this step. Those are the 3 steps to the perfect sales call. Please let me know what you think. Next week, I'll cover the 3 client questions you must answer to make a sale. Subscribe and don't miss out.
If you like today's sales tip, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and set your notifications to all to make sure you get the next one.